Mr. Duncan's back! Mr. Duncan is back! Yeah! Mr. Duncan is back! Mr. Duncan is back! Who's Mr. Duncan?
Sausages. Oh. Hi everybody, this is Mr. Duncan in England. How are you today? Are you okay? I hope so. Are you happy? I hope so. Well, here I am once again after taking a 3-week break. Did you miss me? Well, did you miss me? I hope so. Yes, I'm back again with another selection of your email questions and comments. So without any more beating around the bush, let's have our first question for today. How do I know when a verb needs to be expressed as a gerund or an infinite? This is a very good question, and it comes from Huang Tran, who lives in Vietnam. First of all, verbs can be expressed in many ways. We can use different types of tense to show when something happened. We can show how it was done. An infinite verb shows a particular action. It is stated as being done or about to be done. An infinitive is always preceded by to. A gerund expresses the verb as it happens. We show that it is taking place. It is often known as a verbal noun. Infinite verbs include agree, avoid, decide, fail, have, need, prepare, refuse, try, wish. I have to agree with you. We must turn left so as to avoid the low bridge. We need to decide where to go for our holiday. I must try not to fail this exam. I've got to have you near me. I'm going to need more exercise if I'm to lose weight. I'm going to prepare for my exam. I have decided to refuse your offer. I've always wanted to try making my own bread. I would like to wish you good luck. Verbs that require a gerund include admit, appreciate, consider, enjoy, finish, mind, miss, practice, regret, resist, risk, stop, suggest. Admitting your guilt will help you. I cannot stop appreciating your hard work. I am considering a change of career. I'm enjoying this experience. I'm finishing college this autumn. I cannot see you tonight. I'm minding the baby. I'm in danger of missing my train. I spent all yesterday practicing English. I'm already regretting the choice I made. I'm resisting the urge to eat chocolate. I know I'm risking my life by doing this. People keep telling me to give up smoking, but I'm not stopping for anyone. All I'm suggesting is that we should wait and see what happens. Verbs can cause a great deal of confusion, and knowing when to use one as an infinite or a gerund should over time become much clearer as you use the language more and more. Thank you, Phuong, for your question, and a big hello to everyone watching in Vietnam. A nice email. I have received a nice email from João Victor, who lives in Brazil. Thank you for your kind words concerning my video lessons, which you say make you laugh sometimes. Only sometimes? Well, What better way to learn than with a little bit of humour, eh? And yes, I do intend to continue making these lessons. That is, of course, as long as you want me to keep making them. Thank you, Joao, for your email, and yes, I could easily understand your written English. In fact, it is very good indeed. Keep up the great work. What are the differences between the words cause and reason?
Hello, my name is Mr Bean.
This question was sent in by Manfred, who lives in Germany. Generally speaking, the words cause and reason are similar in meaning and can be used as synonyms. Although, having said that, there are some small variations which can arise when looking at their different uses. Reason often relates to why something happened, while cause relates to how it happened. We often use cause and effect as direct opposites, whereas we rarely say reason and effect. Cause relates to the origin of something. What caused the fire? Reason relates to the sequence of events. There are many reasons why the fire started. The word cause also means something which is supported through help or assistance. Helping those who have no food is a good cause. I'm doing some voluntary work for charity. It is all for a good cause. Reason can also relate to understanding, agreement, and seeing sense. The leaders tried to reason with each other. This means that they tried to reach an agreement. This is where the word reasonable comes from. A very wet word. Did you know that the word water can be used in many expressions and idioms? For example, in deep water. This means that you are in trouble or you are in a dangerous situation. Water off a duck's back. This expresses a situation where a person is not worried or affected by a difficult task. They will do it easily, like water off a duck's back. Pour oil on troubled waters. To do something to try and calm down an argument or a disagreement. It's all water under the bridge. To forget about a past disagreement. Let's forget about our past arguments. It's all water under the bridge. Let's forgive and forget. Another nice email and a question. I have received a nice email from Xuan An in Vietnam, who thanks me for my useful and funny videos. Xuan expresses a fear that many people learning English as a second language have. How to practice when there are few or no native speakers around to talk to or practice with. If you are learning English at school or in a training centre, then of course you have the teacher to practice with and guide you, but you also have each other. As students in a classroom, you all have the opportunity to learn from one another. I think it is important for a teacher to encourage their students to exchange ideas and knowledge. After all, each person's level will be different. Students can help each other. Having group discussions in class about what you and your classmates are unsure of may lead to you all realizing that you know more than you first thought. During my time in China, I would encourage my students to use English not only inside the classroom, but outside as well, during their normal daily activities. Thank you for your email, Xuan, and your question concerning compound nouns, a subject which we will be covering in a future lesson. What, if any, are the differences between the words while and whilst? This question was sent in by Nora, who originally comes from Malaysia, but now studies in Sydney, Australia. In formal British English, the word whilst is used as an alternative to while. As one thing happened, another event occurred. Two things happen at the same time, so there are no differences between them. The only thing I would add is that nowadays whilst is slowly being used less and less. Another good example of two words that appear different but are not is among and amongst. Once again, there are no definitive differences between them. However, amongst is often used in literature as a way of adding drama to the text, or it can be used verbally as a way of expressing being in a crowd. Nowadays, among is the most common form of the two, especially in American English. Mr. Duncan, that's disgusting. Before I call it a day and head for the hills, I would like to say a special hello to all my new Facebook friends, including Chung Bui, Jefferson Sinistera, Simone Bezzani, Merle Patillo, Carlos Edwin, Abuka Sidek, Armek Hamada, Evandro Santos, and Cesar Rodriguez. Thank you all for your kind messages and comments during my short break away from YouTube. Although, to be honest, I was still busy, working away hard, even though I should have been relaxing. That is all from me for this week. I will see you all again next week for another peep inside my mailbag. Who knows, I could be replying to you. This is Mr. Duncan in England saying thank you for watching me answering you. And of course, ta-ta for now.